My name is Sera. I'm 34 years old, and I never imagined this would happen to me, not in 1,000 years. I've been married for 8 years. We have no kids yet, just a quiet home and routines that once felt like love. I loved my husband. I still do, I think. But somewhere between the grocery lists and the silent dinners, I started seeing someone else differently. Someone I shouldn't have. His best friend. We've been married for 8 years. It's a quiet kind of love, predictable, comfortable, safe. He's a good man, works hard, provides. But in that quiet, I started to feel invisible. We barely spoke about anything real anymore. And then came Liam. Liam has been part of our lives forever. He's my husband's best friend, funny, charming, quick to laugh. He always made me feel like I mattered, like I was still interesting. At first, I thought I was just craving a bit of attention, but one night changed everything. It was pouring outside and I could feel the weight of the silence in the room. My husband was late again, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Liam stopped by to return a toolbox he borrowed, and we ended up chatting over tea. What started as a quick catch-up turned into an hour, then 2. He listened to me, really listened, like my words held weight. I laughed at something he said, and suddenly the space between us felt electric. Our eyes locked for a moment too long, and I felt a shift in the air. I stood up abruptly, telling him it was late, trying to shake off the tension. He left without a word, and I was left alone with my racing thoughts. That night, sleep eluded me, haunted by what had just happened. I felt ashamed, guilty. I kept telling myself, it's just because I feel lonely. This doesn't mean anything, it can't. But it did. Liam started texting more, little things, funny memes, a check-in. I didn't stop him. Worse, I waited for those texts. Like a schoolgirl with a crush, my heart flooded in ways it hadn't in years. I started noticing every little thing about him, the way he said my name, the way he remembered the smallest details. He was never inappropriate, not once, but I could feel it, the tension. He felt it too. Then came the night it almost went too far. We were at a small dinner party, laughter filling the air. My husband had a headache and left early, leaving me behind. Liam offered to walk me to my car, the night cold and still. I wrapped my arms around myself, and he offered his coat. Under the streetlight, it was just the two of us. He looked at me, not like a friend, but like a man who wanted to kiss me. And I wanted to let him, but something snapped inside me. I stepped back, breaking the moment. I said, I should go. He nodded, no words exchanged, just sadness in his eyes like he already knew. I wasn't his to have, and never would be. I didn't sleep that night either. I stared at the ceiling, wondering how I got here. How did I let my heart wander so far from home? It wasn't really about Liam, it was about me, the woman I used to be, the woman who felt wanted, alive, loved. And suddenly I realized I didn't want an affair. I wanted my marriage back. I wanted the version of us who stayed up talking until 2 a.m., the ones who danced in the kitchen barefoot, the ones who promised forever and meant it. The next morning, I took a deep breath and faced my husband. I didn't talk about Liam. I talked about us. I told him I felt unseen, unloved, not because he stopped loving me, but because we stopped showing it. At first, he was silent, his eyes welling with tears. He whispered, "We've been sleepwalking." I could see the realization hit him. I didn't know you felt this alone. We decided to start therapy the very next week. It was hard, uncomfortable, and brutally honest. But slowly we began to find each other again. I haven't seen Liam since that night. We never spoke about what almost happened, and maybe that's for the best. I still think of him sometimes, not with longing, but with gratitude. He reminded me of what I'd been missing, what I needed to fight for, not with someone new, but with the man I said I do to. Because sometimes love isn't lost. It's just waiting for you to wake up and choose it again. I never cheated, but my heart wandered, and that was enough to remind me that I still wanted to come home. Have you ever felt like your heart was drifting even when you were still in love? If this story touched something in you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like to hear more stories like this, feel free to subscribe. Your support means more than you know.